Ever since the release of ChatGPT by OpenAI about 2 years ago, we have read about the news of AI products rolling out almost every day. Today, we have AI models that can answer questions, write articles, create songs, generate realistic photos, and even make short videos. The AI sphere is definitely getting crazy, and people are constantly talking about AI stealing our jobs in the near future. Yet, for most of us, daily lives don't seem to be that different from before. No wonder some would call the whole AI boom another hype. The question has to be asked, since this technology is so amazing, who are actually using them on a daily basis? Well, some professions have indeed been deeply affected by the advent of AI models. Let's look at them one by one. Software industry, without a doubt, has been revolutionized by AI models. Software engineers, data analysts, and IT operations have seen AI integration in coding assistance, data processing, and system maintenance. Tools like GitHub Copilot for coding and AI for network security are examples of daily AI use. If you're a programmer, you would remember the experience of seeing AI producing large blocks of code on your screen for the first time. It is nothing short of a miracle. And to be honest, the power of these tools not only awes the software professionals, but also make them anxious about their job security. The debate about whether AI will completely replace programmers in the software industry has never stopped. But one thing is for sure, AI can improve the efficiency of programming greatly. So a programmer, equipped with an AI pilot, can instantly become a 5x or 10x power programmer. And this means a smaller team is required for the same software project. Although the big tech companies have attributed their recent layoffs to the global economic climate or pressures of profitability from investors, I think a significant factor is their strategic shift towards using AI to make software. Another field where AI has been heavily adopted is education. AI model is a great help for instructors when preparing courseware. For students, it was a convenient tool for interactive learning and critical thinking. A student interested in a certain topic can ask AI models progressively deeper questions and can expect clear answers and easy-to-follow reasoning. And if prompted to play the role of an instructor, the model can even raise thought-provoking questions. The early AI models sometimes had a tendency to make up facts, invent unprompted fictions, and produce confident responses that are in fact falsehood. This problem, called model hallucination, to a great extent, has been solved in most commercial AI products. And most model responses today include reference links, so you can always fact-check for yourself. AI models have also proved to be an invaluable tool for doing research. Traditionally, researchers relied heavily on search engines to get relevant facts and data. Now, they seem to prefer large language models like ChatGPT and Google Gemini for the same task. As these models often provide concise summaries to the topic being researched, save the researchers much time for sifting through irrelevant links. Of course, AI model is not all good news to education. Plagiarism and cheating have been a great concern since the day ChatGPT was released. Some students have been used the tool not to help themselves understand the course material, but to finish homework or write essays for them. AI models can even write entire research papers without any human intervention. Unsurprisingly, new anti-cheating tools have been invented to detect text generated by AI models. But don't expect it to solve this problem once and for all. AI models will keep evolving until discrimination is no longer possible. Marketing professionals use AI models routinely for content generation. Not only can AI models write copy for a product, they can also create personalized message tailored to a specific customer, with information publicly available from the customer's social media account. Email campaigns with such tailored messages proved much more effective than the simple bombardment approach. AI models are also utilized to make media content. With tools like Midjourney and Runway, AI-generated photos and videos have become so realistic that they are hard to tell from the professional works of photographers. When you browse products online, the beautiful photo of a young model holding a new model of mobile phone could very probably be AI-generated. Some commerce platforms even provide online stores with one-click tools to generate product photos. This brings huge cost reduction in media creation. It has been estimated that by the end of 2025, 90% of online store content will be generated by AI. Customer service has also been revamped by the new AI models. Remember the frustration of talking to a customer service chatbot a few years ago? Well, expect something completely different today. The AI model-driven chatbots today understand your questions, give you informative, concise answers. What's more, they have sentiment analysis capabilities, which means they can detect customer emotions and provide empathetic responses. Most of the times, you wouldn't know you were talking to a real customer service representative or an AI. In case human intervention is required, AI chatbot can perform automatic ticket routing, summarize conversations, and provide real-time insights to help the agent solve problems. Services like Zendesk and HelpShift makes integrating such AI-powered customer service a walk in the park. Customer service departments would soon be a thing of the past. AI adoption in healthcare has also seen a notable increase, particularly for diagnostics and patient data management. AI is extensively used in diagnostic imaging, such as MRI, CT scans, X-rays, and ultrasounds, to improve accuracy and efficiency. For example, AI-powered tools can detect subtle abnormalities in medical images that might be missed by the human eye, such as early-stage cancers or cardiovascular conditions. AI tools can also identify patients at higher risk for conditions like sepsis or heart failure. These tools help clinicians intervene earlier, improving patient outcomes and reducing hospital admissions. AI tools can also reduce the workload of administrative tasks, such as medical coding and documentation. Generative AI tools, like ambient listening systems, automatically transcribe and summarize patient-provider conversations, reducing the administrative burden on clinicians. These aforementioned professions seem to be changed the most by the AI models. Of course, this is not meant as an exhaustive list. Has AI drastically affected your line of work? Please leave a comment below this video, good or bad. We would like to hear about your experience with new AI tools. So, whether you like it or not, AI is here to stay. How can we best take advantage of it? Creating a new AI model is out of the question for most of us ordinary people. It requires large amount of computing resources and data for training, which, let's be reasonable, beyond our means. AI startups often needs to raise billions of dollars to buy hardware and get access to data before even starting to train a model. So, is there any business opportunities for us in this AI age? I mean, besides buying stocks of the tech giants. Well, I have a few ideas to share, but before that, please pause to think about this question yourself. First, the obvious thing is to become a power user of AI models. No matter which line of work you are in, you need the internet to solve problems, right? You may be in the habit of doing Google searches or consulting certain websites for problem solving. Well, add the AI models to your toolkit and learn to write better prompts to get more informative and accurate responses. There are thousands of tutorials online that teach you how to do this. Learn it. It may be the most valuable skill that you can acquire within a few hours' time. Second, if you have any web presence like a business website or a blog or a YouTube channel, how do you make your content more accessible to the users? I guess you would be familiar with the term SEO or search engine optimization. In short, you make your content more appealing to the search engine so that it would index your page and rank it high in the search results. Well, I coined a new term, LLMO, short for Large Language Model Optimization. The idea is similar to SEO. Since the large language models are becoming important information portals, the text responses and relevant links provided by the models have high exposure. Consider the scenario of a user asking ChatGPT how to clean oil stains from clothes, and a web post from your cleaning products website is included by ChatGPT as a reference. How will that affect the sales of your detergent? Of course, this so-called LLMO is still a wild idea. It is unclear what criteria the models use for reference materials. Maybe the SEO techniques still apply. Maybe the models favor web pages with more structured data like tables, or maybe the models like including pages from certain blogging platforms or certain question-answering websites. By becoming a power user of AI models, who knows, you may see the pattern and optimize your own web page to get more free page views from AI models. Third, Private AI model deployment. Let me explain. Currently, most of the commercial AI models run on the servers of tech companies. They are powerful and omniscient, but you have to feed it your data if you want it to help you solve difficult problems. These data, which could contain sensitive or private information, will be stored in the servers of the AI models. This could be a serious concern for some people or businesses. Now, privately deployed models come to the rescue. If you can deploy the AI model in your own server or even your desktop computer, there would be no more worries of data leak. Furthermore, the model can be customized by training on your business-specific data to provide personalized AI service to your business. There are already some small free or open-source models like Ollama and GPT-Neo, which can be easily deployed locally. Of course, their capabilities are far weaker compared with the commercial models. But I believe, with the acceleration of AI technology development, local models would soon become as powerful as commercial models used today. And local model deployment and customization for businesses or even family use may be a valuable service. What do you think of these ideas? Or maybe you have some better one. Please kindly share with us in a comment. And that is all for today's video. If you like to analyze things, please subscribe to our channel and like our video if you find it helpful. Stay tuned.